Hi everybody, it's Back in Time Comics and Toys. Just continue to pretend like you're working. We all know you're not. That's okay. Turn the volume down if you need to. I thought I would do a poll today. So I'd like to know what your favorite toy was. I did this on YouTube. So I'd like to know what your favorite toy was when you were a kid growing up. So put them in the comments. And then I think what I'll do is I'll go around and show you some of the toys. Let's see if we have them or not. It'll be like a quest for me to find the toys that you liked. So please share. We'd really appreciate it. And if you don't know who we are Back in Time Comics and Toys. We're located in Liberty, Missouri. And we are just about, I'd say 10 minutes from Kansas City in the Northland. Here's our flyer. So, Masters of the Universe. Thanks, Billy. Appreciate that. I'm not sure how old you are, Billy, but what line? Because there's a bunch. So, I will try to locate that item for you if you tell me what your favorite. You can even tell me possibly what your favorite figure was, and I can find it for you. And again, this is Back in Time Comics and Toys. We're located in Liberty, Missouri. We're open 7 days a week, and we have all vintage toys and comics. So Masters of the Universe. So we have Heman Classics. We got the old school stuff. We've got Castle Grayskull. We have Skeletor. We've got all kinds of stuff. Give me one that you really liked, and I'll see if I can find it in the store. Take a little drink first. All right, I got a whopping 4 people in here right now. What was your favorite toy line? 1980s, and the other stuff is junk. The other stuff is junk. Have you seen the classics? The He-Man classic lines? That stuff is like killer. All right, I'm gonna get you to change your mind here. This stuff is really well made. I don't know if you've seen it. It's pricey, I'm not gonna lie. But let me see here. Let me flip this sucker around. All right. So these, sorry, the glare is horrible. Look how kick-ass this is. The faceless one, come on. Here's a bunch of them here too, but here's Night Dread. Oh, check out this Megator. Now that's cool. These are huge. We got Kins on here, Phillips on here, Krypton's here. So I want to know what your favorite toy line was, and I'm going to see if I have it in the store. So I'm going to find the old school He-Man stuff. Okay. Now we have tons of this, but we only like to put them out if they have, there's my favorite, Skeletor. We got a bunch of different types of Skeletors. Don't verse me, because I don't know all of them. Here's like some of the original books. We have these. Again, this is Back in Time Comics and Toys in Liberty, Missouri. Now, this is what's really cool. Say you're going to go to the gym. How about an original bag? Here we go. A He-Man bag from the 80s. Masters of the Universe Motu bag. You'd be the coolest guy at the gym. Or just taking it to work. What other toy lines? You have all the classics? Dang, Billy. We just bought 100 box classics. So we got a lot of classics. Good for you. Edward, what is your favorite toy line? This is like a competition for me to see if I can find it in the store or not. Anybody in here like G.I. Joe? We've got our favorite. Okay, I'll tell you the top 3. Hi, Frank. It's okay. This is Back in Time Comics and Toys in Liberty, Missouri. And I'm going to show you around the store. Our 3 top sellers are G.I. Joe, of course. How cool is that? Vintage Star Wars. And can you guess what the third one is? Hi there, how you doing?
I think I'm good.
Oh, hi. This is Angie. She works here.
Some days I work here.
Here is our turtle and Heman case. We got a little bit of everything in here. And here's our next top seller, the Transformers. So we've got all kinds of lines of Transformers in here. You name it, we got it. We got the knockoffs. We got the originals. We got some rare pieces. So what toy line do you want me to show you next? What was your favorite toy line? So I'm 50, I'll be almost 56. So I played with My Little Pony. Girls did not have the best toys. Strawberry Shortcake. Hi there, how you doing? If you need any help, let me know. But my brother had Evel Knievel and had Stompers, and those were my favorite toys. Wonder Woman. Oh, yeah, Wonder Woman. Yeah, she was the only really kick-ass girl toy from my era. Really. I don't know if I have any original, but I do have a few Wonder Woman figures. I get a lot of people ask me for Wonder Woman. I need more Wonder Woman. Because of the movie, I got a bunch of Superman right now. This is like our DC section. And I did have a Wonder Woman. I guess I sold it. I'm looking for her now. Got a lot of Joker. Oh, no. This is the one figure I have now is the DC Universe one. Right here. And then this one. G.I. Joe Classified. Good stuff. McFarlane DC Multiverse. That's what I just showed you. Actually, I just priced a bunch of multiverse stuff we just got in. And Jokers. Star Wars. Did you see, Edward, the Star Wars case I just showed? If not, let me know. I'll show it again. This is just a few of them. We put out about 50 items every day. And then we have like the beaters, like the original beater Star Wars figures. We sell them for $5 each or 5 for $20. Angie's filling in. She stopped by, say hey.
Hello.
And then we got in a ton of Marvel Legends, and I mean a ton, and some X-Men and Spider-Man stuff. We don't really carry new stuff. Like sometimes we'll get stuff like this Beetlejuice in, but... Oh, Star Wars Black Series. You know, I've had a lot of people selling that to me. I don't know, it's like when, you know how they had clear case, and then they switched to like the solid case because people were stealing stuff, I guess. And you couldn't see the figure. People stopped buying Star Wars Black Series, but I like them. We got, here's a Mo 2 bulletin board that everybody needs. G.I. Joe. And here's our original vintage Star Wars stuff. We just got the Rancor in. We've got several of these. Do you know what this is? This is like a rare Star Wars hollow cheek, which I did not know what that meant, but now I do. It's like the little holes on the cheek are actually have holes in them compared to this guy that doesn't. And then look, okay, this one's $50. This one, because of hollow cheek, is $300. It's crazy. We do have some graded stuff. We got some 12-inch Star Wars as well. Stompers were awesome. Tell me about it. Favorite toy ever, Stompers. People still don't even know what that is, probably. So they had like batteries in them and these rubber wheels, and you could run them everywhere. Anytime we get them in, this guy comes in and he buys us out. I keep some back, but that's my brother and I. We played with them. I don't even think I have any. Oh, I've got these. These are called water demons. They're kind of a line from that era, and these are micro machines. So it's like the tiny vehicle and another tiny vehicle inside the tiny vehicle. They're pretty awesome. DC Direct action figures. Oh, yeah, those Legends. Oh, yeah, we have so many. Okay, we don't do new stuff. This store is not big enough for the new stuff. Plus, I don't have the patience to do the subscriptions, to be honest. You know, organizing all those. So we have these are all back issues. Let's see. Just all kinds of back issues in here. And they're half off whatever the price is. There's Sean. Sean just walked in. Tally Queen, what kind of toys did you like as a kid? Got the Ewoks. This is what everybody needs, is a Wicked phone. Say hi, Sean.
Right there.
And then for all your 45s, you can keep in your Star Wars record tote. That's what everybody needs.
Oh, you know, I've been watching.
Look at this gigantic Garfield we just got in. Isn't it cute? Let's see. We got some Beast Wars stuff. Anybody know what Beast Wars are? Lord of the Rings items. And, of course, Star Trek, because we're big nerds. Here's Micro Machines. And just a ton of games. We have so many games. Like, look at these games. $6 Million Man, Bionic Woman. I remember playing all of this stuff. Quick Draw McGraw. And they get some of the bigger ones. There's the O.J. Simpson game up here. The Vintage Mousetrap and Mystery Date game. And if you don't know where we are Back in Time Comics and Toys. And we are located in Liberty, Missouri. It is a really cool store. We put out about 50 items a day. And then if you're into tiki stuff, because we're really into tiki stuff, we even sell tiki mugs. Here's some Polly Pockets and some Legos and some My Little Pony stuff. We even got this Transformers electric racing set. So what is your favorite toy as a kid? Here's the Star Wars case. I just showed it. Look at this. This has like soap or shampoo in it. What else do we got in here? Now this, look, does anybody know? This is this is like the monster from the trash pit. So hard to find that thing. And it goes with this set right here. So if you don't follow us, I really would appreciate if you guys do, because we try to do a YouTube video every single week. We're always on Facebook, and we're doing YouTube lives now, and we're going to be doing live sales because we ship out every single day. We have an eBay store, so if you come into our store, this is just a tiny bit of what we have. We have an entire warehouse full of toys. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you found some stuff. And again, like, we add like 50 items every day. So, sorry. And then we have original Atari stuff. And then this got picked over pretty well because we got some new D&D stuff in. But we have an original D&D stuff. And then here's a really cool role-playing game. A Marvel superhero role-playing game. And these, like, if you have, this is like what grandma and grandpa and mom and dad, possibly, depending on how old you are, read. And all of these original books. It's really a fun time just to come by. We're open 7 days a week, 11 to 6. Just bring your kids. You don't have to buy anything. Just come by and geek out over the toys that we have. Some of the stuff's really expensive. There's a really cool Punisher toy we got in. Thank you, Edward. You're in Australia? Actually, I had an aunt that lived in Australia once. You know, she met a guy. It's a long story, but she's back in the States now. Here is it's not a real Godzilla, but not a vintage one anyway. This is probably one of my favorite cases. It has so many cool things in here. Just a hodgepodge of items. A bunch of wrestlers. We do have Hulk Hogan if anybody's interested. We even have Halo figures in here. Thundercats. Hope I'm not going too fast. And then we do have like stuff like Nightmare Before Christmas items. But these, I don't know. You guys probably don't know. You're probably all young. How old are you guys watching this? These color forms, I freaking loved color forms growing up. So they have like this, they're not sticky, but they stuck on this thing so you could like do like different scenes and put clothes on the figures and things. Anyway, I play with these all the time. I'm curious, does anybody even know what this is? I'm showing you my age right now. These were the hotties. Paunch from the Chips. And they're sealed, or otherwise I would open them up and show them to you. And then so many Fisher-Price sets we've got. And I know the light's kind of blinding, but we've got all of these. There's the castle. That was the one I wanted. It was too expensive. My mom couldn't afford it. Thank God the neighbor kid had it, so I went over there and played with hers all the time. And then here's some other Beast Wars stuff. Original boxed Transformers. And this is all the stuff I'm supposed to be processing right now instead of talking to you, which I'm probably gonna get in trouble. Oh, and then we had Teddy Ruxpin that was just playing. Thank you for stopping by.
No problem.
Have a good night. And this was before the iPhone. And you would play it, it would project on your room so that you leave your parents alone. There's a lot of toys like that. Like you would go to your room and leave your parents alone toys. Hi there. Here's Hulk. Anyway, if you get a chance, come by and see us. We are in this kind of weird shopping complex in the back. It's 1170 West Kansas Street in Liberty, Missouri, and we're on the back side. So please follow us. We'd really appreciate it, and share. And I'll come on here and do some more lives. Hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for commenting. Have an amazing day. And this is Back in Time, Comics and Toys. Thank you again.